Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a video in which I like to shed a little light on why I love boxing cards so much, especially from the 1900s, the turn of the year, and shortly before that, which are hard to come by cards. But I was going through some cards that I was listing for a friend of mine's on eBay, and he had a bunch of cards that I wanted to share with you because they are so gorgeous. And I'm not going to make a big long-winded video, but more, I don't want to talk about the boxes. I just want to talk about maybe the sets that they're from and just let you look at some of these beauties that I just fell in love with while I was helping them list them. This is from 1910, the T225s. I did a undefeated video in the past in which I shed light on Packy McFarlane, who had a card in this set. But he had about like 30 cards in this set which needed to be listed. And I was going through some of these and just marveling at how beautiful these things looked. More importantly, I was looking at the background in which they had a fun time, whoever the artist was, portraying each boxer with a background that looks like it's watercolor based, maybe. But I just love the way the colors change in the background. This card in particular, he looks so stoic, but you just see a little bit of the red there around his head, and the rest is just like a really deep, dark red, which is pretty cool. Look at this one. This is a really nice one with all those reds, breaking up the boring black and I guess the skin tone. So these are a few cards that I nerded out over with the T225s. Next, I'm going to show you some from the T220 set, also from 1910. And these cards, I shared a few cards in the past, but I fell in love with some of these pictures was because of the background. When you see the background in some of these cards and the detailing they put into these cards, I just said, man, these cards could be had for like 10, 20 bucks. But look at the background over here where the prize fighter is posing in a billiard hall. And you see the people shooting here. I just was like, wow. And they just gave you a peek of what's in the background with that curtain. You got to love that card. Check out here where look at all the detail in the lake in the background. Oh my Lord. This thing is a thing of beauty. You see all the sailboats. And even all the way in the far off distance past that ship, you could see the background. You could see a carnival going on there, a Ferris wheel. It is so beautiful, this card. So it gives you so much more than just shedding light on the boxer. This one here looks like he's in the farmland or something. And he's practicing his defense technique, I guess. I just love that it's the sun setting and he is just still working on his craft. This one has a lot of beautiful colors. Look at all these colors with the blue turning into the yellow, and you see all the foliage in the background with the road to success, I guess. And then this one, it looks like it's the grandstand. And this is probably the first variation card. This is the silver border variation. Go figure. Variations were out since 1910. I love it. So yeah, you can see a lot of details with the grandstand. Not as much as with the other ones, but I just had to show you that the variation in this one with the silver was pretty cool. And then I showed a card from the T218 set, which was my Jack Johnson. But I just wanted to share a couple more cards within that set that I was rummaging through. Check out this one of beautiful card of Leech Cross. I love the blues with the background and that light peeking through in the background, but enough to give it shadowing so you know it's not a bright light. Or maybe it's a hallway. Here, this guy's hitting a heavy bag. Practicing his technique. And he's got a turtleneck. Man, how hot must you get when you're working out that way with a turtleneck? Here's another one. This is cool because it has the little stool and the spit bucket in the background. They figured to put that in to break up the boring red background. Here's another one with him showing the technique. I love the look of him in the background, and he's got that little smile where he kind of like wants to smile for the camera, but he's still trying to remain serious. Love it. Here's another one. It looks pretty much the same like this one with the bucket in the background, but it's still pretty cool. This one, he decided to use orange in the background. And then this is the card I had, the Packy McFarlane, which has the rich blues, which is why I love this card so much. And let's show you a set here, the Philadelphia Caramel set. Philadelphia Caramel 27 Scrapers from 1909. Here they're showing people sparring, which is so good, but they really caught a lot of detail with both boxers. Here he's training, looks like. Here's another one with Gans and Nelson. The pink backgrounds. They're also using a lot of breakup with the different shades of coloring there as they're sizing each other up. Here's another beautiful one with Jack Johnson and George Cole taking it on the chin. Woo! It's a bad one right there. And again, the usage of color with the yellow into the browns. Here's another one from that set, Philadelphia Caramels. Let me show you the back just in case you're interested. It's a cool one. Goes from light to dark. And I have a Allen and Ginter, which I own, and I'm happy to say I own this one of John L. Sullivan, which is the most famous boxer of the 1800s and gave birth to the sports column. But there's another one I found from 1887, which I've never seen before. And that's from the Kimball Champion set, John L. Sullivan. And it's almost like the 1956 top set where they have an action shot and then a profile picture of the fighter, which is so cool. And I know of this set was because I collect the 2011 top set. And I'll show you a binder page I have here. And they merged together the modern players and some of the yesteryear heroes like Ty Cobb there. And they were able to do do it right with some of the action shot and the profile pictures above. And here I am holding one of the original pieces where they're celebrating of none other than John L. Sullivan. So this is so cool. I really loved posting this one up. And then and rummaging through all those cards, I wanted to buy so many, but I ended up buying this 51 Burke Ross of Sugar Ray Robinson. It's not quite the same art like the other ones that I showed, but I haven't owned a Sugar Ray Robinson card to this day. I fell short of owning a few, an exhibit card and so on and so forth, but he gave me this one for next to nothing. And I couldn't pass it up, and it's got no creases or anything. So I'm happy to add this to my boxing PC, along with John L. Sullivan there. But I just wanted to share some of these cards. These are like my PC cards here, but I just wanted to share a bunch of these cards, which I was helping list for my friend, and I was nerding out. So I wanted to share with you a little bit of the nerding out I was doing with these, especially these. My Lord. These are so cool. They look like the Turkey Reds. Man, I love these cards. But anywho, until the next one, I'm going to wish everyone happy hunting when it comes to cards. I want everyone to stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.